Hi, football lovers. Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, depending on the time that you are watching this video. So, I want to tell you a little history and story of one of the greatest footballers ever been produced in the land of Africa. That actually played all through for the Nigerian Football Federation, particularly the present part of the Nigeria Football Federation that is called the Super Eagle. The person that I'm about to tell you about is nobody but the person that you're seeing on your screen. The name is Rashidi Yekini, and he was born in the great city of Kaduna State, Nigeria. So I am going to be telling you little about this particular Rashidi Yekini man that have made a lot of history in Nigeria football. And if there is anything that I did not tell you about this Rashidi Yekini in this my story that I'm about to tell you, please remind me in the comment section so that I can make another video about this particular man because his story went viral. So I need you to just grab a cup of tea, sit on your dining table while you bring close this particular device you're using to watch this video now so that you can listen carefully. So he was born in Kaduna State and his real name is Abdul Rashidi Yekini. That's the real name, Abdul Rashidi Yekini, and he was a Nigerian football professional. And he won his first World Cup sometimes ago. So just calm down while we go into it gradually. So he was born on the 23rd of October 1963 in Kaduna State, Nigeria. So Rashidi Yekini was born in Kaduna State and started his career as a footballer in the United Texas Football Club in Kaduna. That's the United Texas Football is where he started his football career, where he played from 1981 to that of 1982. And he later moved to Ivory Coast to play for African Sports National. So he later actually went to Ivory Coast after playing for Texas Football Club in Nigeria here. After he played for Texas Football Club in Kaduna, he later moved to Ivory Coast. And I hope you're listening, and we are going to be taking it gradually. So moving to the next level, next story about Rashid Yekini. Let's talk about his total goal he have scored for Nigeria, and let us see how many times he has represented the football club, the Nigeria Football Federation generally. So let's go. Rashidi Yekini actually scored a total 37 goals for Nigeria and represented the nation in seven major tournaments, including the World Cup, where he scored the Nigerian first ever goal in the competition. So he was the first person that did this. So congratulations to him wherever he is right now. So calm down. There are more touching stories I'm about to tell you about this great guy called Rashidi Yekini that have done well in the field of football. So he was also named the African Footballer of the Year in 1993. So he has won African Footballer of the Year before. The great guy have won this before. So we give that to him as a great guy. So Rashidi Yekini also helped the Super Eagle win the 1994 African Cup of Nations in Tunisia, where he also topped the goal chart and he was named best players of the competition. So in Tunisia 1994, he was one of the guys that actually contributed to the Nigerian Super Eagle before they were able to win the African Football Cup of Nations, and later he was named the top best and the highest guy that actually got the best player, and he's actually got the best player of the year. So we give that to him once more. So his professional club career actually spanned more than 2 decades. So he tried to play not less than 2 decades, and was mainly associated with the Vitória de Setúbal in Portugal. So he played for Portugal, but he also played in 6 other countries beside Nigeria. So outside Nigeria, he has played in other countries also. So Rashidi Yekini was a great guy. And let me tell you more touching story about Rashidi Yekini. In 2011, Yekini was reported to be ill for an extended period of time. So if you remember that time where Rashidi Yekini was so sick, and it was actually reported Nigerians were not all that as kind as now, because that time he was so sick from the news that I was so sick that they could not even afford money to go to hospital. If you remember the story about Rashidi Yekini, I think it was a sad one. You understand me? So he was so sick for a very long time. So he later died in Ibadan on the 4th of May 2012. So he's sick for one good year and he could not battle with the illness, and he left us on the 4th of May that of 2012 at the age of 48, and he survived by his aged mother. So at the end of this video, we're going to be seeing the aged mother. The mother was so old, and as I'm telling you, I don't know if the woman is still alive again, but it's like the woman is still alive. I don't know. But if you know anything about the mother of Rashidi Yekini, this is the woman on your screen where he was found. She was one day found selling bread, normal small bread along the road. After this guy have served Nigeria, served in the field of football, they were so poor that the mother started selling bread along the roadside. And like I told you, there was a time he was soliciting for fund on how he can be able to treat himself. And then the advent of social media was not that rampant, and there was no way to actually do the solicitation more wider as at that of 2011. So I am sure perhaps he didn't get the necessary help that he can. But all we know is that he is no more and he has gone to the great beyond. So if you're just watching this video for the first time, please leave a comment for Rashidi Yekini. Tell him to rest in peace. Tell him may the Lord grant his soul an eternal rest. Tell him thank you in the comment section for serving us, for entertaining the world in the field of football. And if you have not subscribed to my channel, please give me a reason to do the next video. Please click that subscription button, and I am going to be very grateful because you have just subscribed to my channel, and that means you have helped me, and that does not mean you have paid any money to me, but you have just supported me, just encouraged me to do the next video. Thank you very much. It's your boy always, Ochesi. It's my name. Thank you. God bless you. Tell us what you thought in the comment section. At least write rest in peace for Rashidi Yekini. Thank you.